Hello again, players. This is Derek at ScreamEagleAirsoft.com coming to you again today with a know-it-all video. This know-it-all video is going to focus on sportsmanship, what it is and how it affects you. Okay, sportsmanship is basically playing a game within the confines of the rules. Okay. Basically, other people, the lack of sportsmanship tends to be cheating. Okay, so you know what cheating is. There are unknowing cheaters out there. People that cheat and they don't realize they're cheating. So it's our responsibility to go let them know. And I'll get into that in just a second. How does cheating affect you and others? Okay. If I'm out there running around and I'm cheating in a game, now remember, this is an Airsoft know-it-all video, but this really does apply to almost any sport or any game that you might play. You might be a miniature enthusiast, you might be a role player, you might be a video gamer, you might be a football player, you might be a baseball or whatever sport, team activity, or just game that you're in. This could affect or apply to that. How does it affect you and others? Okay, if I'm in a game and I'm cheating, there's something in the back of my mind eating away at me. And remember, this is just me because I like to consider myself an honorable person. And I honestly believe, I really do, I honestly believe that the majority of the human race is honorable. There are a few people out there that are scumbags, but most people are good people. Okay, and so this probably applies to you. If you're out there and you're playing and let's say I cheat, right? I break the rules because I know I need to do that to win. There's something in the back of my mind that is eating away at me like a virus. You know, I don't have as much fun if I have to cheat. Okay, that's just me. And I assume that's the way it is with most people. There are a few scumbags. Okay, now how does it affect someone else if I cheat? Okay, so let's say there's a guy running, and I'm going to use Airsoft analogy, but let's say there's a guy out there and he's running around. And let's say I'm a sniper and I have a 100-foot minimum engagement distance, let's just say. And he runs at 50 feet, and I know he's within the 100, and I'm not supposed to shoot him within 100. But I shoot him anyway. Pow! And he pulls out his red flag, and he's pissed off, you know, he got killed, whatever. But then if later on, when he finds out, or if he finds out that I deliberately shot him at 50 feet and I cheated, how is that going to affect him? He's going to be, he's going to lose a little bit of his fun factor. He might not like the field. He might not return. He might think that the other team sucks. Let's say I was on the black team and he was on the green team. He's going to automatically associate the entire team, the black team. Man, the black team are cheating, you know. So if you cheat, you're not just affecting yourself, you affect others. Okay, continuing on. How do you react to someone that's cheating? How would you react to somebody else that you see is cheating? Oh, let me give you a real example. Okay, there's this guy, he's at a window, and he's got his gun sticking out the window, and he's like leaning out the window, almost exaggerated, you know, and he's shooting people outside the window. And I'm at another building, and I'm looking around a corner, and I can see him. Okay, cool. I take out my Thompson, which is the case, and I sprayed him. Okay, well, as soon as the BBs come incoming, right, they're around him, he immediately ducks into the building. Okay, that's awesome. I know I hit him, but he ducks into the building. A few minutes later, a few seconds later, I didn't time it, but he comes around out the back door and comes around the corner waiting for me to stick my head out again. And then when I stuck my head out, he shoots me. Okay. How do you think that made me feel? Knowing that I hit him, knowing he didn't call the hit, And then he turns around and shoots me. Well, first of all, I think he's a scumbag. Oops. Okay, I know he's a scumbag. I mean, that's just, what? And I holler at him. I die. I pull my red flag out because I'm not going to lower myself down to being a scumbag. I'm going to keep my moral integrity up. So I scream at him. I say, hey man, did I hit you? No, you only hit my gun in the window. Hey, okay, in my in my views of, okay, maybe it's possible. Maybe I only hit his gun. Okay, I'll accept that. But why are you still alive? You should be dead. Okay, let's go to exaggerations. Let's say I'm running across the field, and a guy shoots me, and I see a BB incoming, and I put my gun up, and I'm blocking these BBs. Am I still alive? No, I would be dead. You can't block BBs with your gun. So if you're out there and you're shooting and a BB comes in, you're dead. Now, there are some fields that have rules that say if your gun gets hit, you lose the gun, it's destroyed, and you can pull out a secondary firearm and go. And I'm okay with those games and but that has to be identified. It's either your gun kills you or your gun's destroyed, not the gun's invulnerable and you can block with your gun. No. So there was a little bit of so that's kind of like unknowing cheating. He cheated, but he didn't think he was cheating. You know, that's so how do you deal with people like that? Well, you go up to them and you let them know, hey man, you know, a gun hit is a kill, you know, and if he might go, well, that's not the way I was told or whatever, then you know he's a scumbag. But if he's like, oh really, you know, I didn't know that, let me go ahead and die too, you know, we'll both die, or you stay alive and I'll die, or something like that, then you know he's a upstanding, righteous, he's cool dude, okay? He's honorable, he's got good integrity. But if he just said, oh no, I'm not going to call that hit, it's just a weapon hit. What? Okay, so he's a scumbag. Okay, moving on. Why would someone want to cheat? Okay, first of all, let's back up to the whole reason why I brought that subject up. How did that make me feel, knowing that he's a scumbag? Well, again, I might be thinking, okay, the green team, they all suck, you know? Or, personally, I'm a little bit smarter than that. I know, they don't. Just he does. I'm going to think that dude's a dick, man. I don't want to play with this dude. I don't ever want to be on the field when he's at the field. If he invites me to a game, I'm not going to go to that game. If I'm hosting a game and he shows up, I'm going to ask him not to play. There's going to be a... Now, all of a sudden, just with that one little shooting incident in the window, now there's a little animosity between us two. And it's really nothing, you know? I mean, I just hit the guy, and all he had to do was pull out a red flag, go respawn, come back and kill me. Next subject. Why would someone want to cheat? Okay, why are there cheaters? Okay, this is a hard question to answer. Okay, because I don't cheat, so it's hard for me to understand and get in someone's head of why someone would cheat. But I will theorize that they think that a W, the win, is more important than how they won. Okay? What do they say? It's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. I believe that. But these other guys, they don't. They go, it doesn't matter how you play the game, it matters whether you win or lose. Okay. It's the other side of the coin. So they think that a W is winning. And it's not always. To me, having fun is winning. If you cheat to win, are you winning? No, because first of all, you get the W, everybody pats you on the back, you get the trophy, but there's something inside you saying that you cheated. You know you cheated. You are consciously, in your back of your mind, even subconsciously, you know you cheated to win. So that victory is a hollow victory. I call that a hollow victory, or a false positive. You don't really get a sense of accomplishment. You didn't accomplish anything. You accomplished getting away with it. That's what you accomplished. If you're a professional cheater and you cheated and you got away with it, you know, more power to you. But if you're But if you're just player on the field and you cheat and you win, then you're, it's just not cool. Association with cheaters, like the green team and the black team. Here I am. I'm on the black team. My buddy over here, I see him cheat. He kills a dude because he cheats. How does that make me feel? I'm associated with him. I'm on his team. First of all, now everybody thinks that I'm a cheater because I'm friends with this guy. Not really. Maybe I don't know this guy, but maybe I do know this guy and he cheats. Now I'm a cheater. Everybody's going to look at me and say, man, Derek, he's a cheater because he's on the green team. And man, all those green team guys cheat. That makes me feel like crap, if I see somebody on my team cheat. So if you wind up cheating, you're affecting your own team negatively, big time. You're affecting everyone negatively. So don't cheat. I think I've already said this. Cheaters are scumbags. If you cheat, you're a scumbag, you're a dirtbag, you're a ragbag, whatever. You just are the worst thing since pond scum. If I see someone cheating, or if, let's say I shoot somebody, he doesn't die, okay, and it's plain as day, I hit him all over the chest, and there's no way you could ignore it, but he did. He turns around and shoots me. Am I going to go run over there and get in a fist fight with this guy? No. Am I going to go up there and butt stroke him? Boom! Am I going to even approach him? Am I even going to associate with this guy? Am I going to walk up to him and say, hey man, I shot you all over the chest and you didn't call those? No, I'm not going to be like that. I am not going to demean myself by even acknowledging that this guy's a scumbag. What I'm going to do is, he's going to shoot me, and I'm going to pull my red flag out, and I'm going to turn around and say, hey man, you did a great job. You killed me. You know what I just did? I punked him. He doesn't know it. He thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Actually, there's something in the back of his mind. He knows. He was punked. I'm going to keep my moral integrity up. I'm going to call every hit, no matter where it comes from, and I'm going to die. I'm going to go respawn, and then I might tell my buddies, hey, this guy over here, he's like a scumbag, and we might hunt him down. We might, light him up, overly zealously, we might get, the referees involved. It's possible. If there's referees in the area, I might go to the referee, and I'm not going to go to this scumbag. I'm going to go to the referee and say, you see that dude over there? I shot him at like point blank range. He didn't call his hits. Could you go like monitor that guy, see if he's calling his hits or something like that? That's the way I would approach it. Don't get in a confrontation with the individual. Okay. In a game of about 200 players per side, which is kind of a regular thing where I play. When I fight in a game, I probably don't shoot at or get in an engagement with at least half of them. So personally, I probably get to shoot at maybe 100 different ones. They probably shoot at me. Probably about 100 different guys shoot at me. The other 100 are, you're not going to engage every single player on the field. Not when you have 200 per side. So if I'm fighting personally 100 players and one of them winds up being a dick, okay, well that's only a 1%. 1% of their side is a dick. And that's, I can live with those odds. That's probably an accurate number for how many dicks there are in the world. Okay. Okay, let's not go there. All right. I was going to say, real men don't cheat. If you cheat, then you're a pussy, okay? You're not even trying. You're a scumbag. You're a dick. Okay. Why do you play? Why does anyone play? Well, first of all, they play to have fun. That's the main thing. That's the primary goal to play, is to have fun. Okay? Should be the primary goal. Some people's primary goal is to win. Okay, and that's okay too. I definitely have a strong drive to win. That's okay. I want to have fun though at the same time. I don't want, okay. Now, something that motivates me to play is the challenge. The challenge of the game. Things challenge me. Overcoming obstacles, the ambushes, or, knowing that they've got guys and I have to try to figure out a way to get to their commander and kill him, or whatever. Challenges. That's what motivates me. Outwit, outplay, outlast. You know, those are the things that motivate me to play, and I assume that's why a lot of people play. Now, if I'm playing and we're outnumbered, okay, by 1,000,000 to 1 or whatever, and we do well, we don't have to win. But if we do well, I'm thinking that's a win, because I'm like, dang man, we were outnumbered like 3 to 1, and we still got like within 10 feet of the objective. You know, that really makes me feel good. That really does. You know, now if I'm on the other team, I'm the one that's doing the 3 to 1 outnumbering. I'm like, okay, we outnumbered them 3 to 1, and we only got 10 feet from the objective. Man, that was a loss. You know, we did not make it. Or it took us all mission to get there. Dang. You know, it was an hour-long scenario. It took us an hour to get there, and we still got there. I don't really consider that a win. You know, we should have got there a lot sooner. You know, that's my kind of mentality. You know, here are some things that scumbags do. They have high FPS guns. Their guns are over field limits. I'm just going to use Bad Karma as an example. They have a 425 with 25 BB field limit. And if you're running around with a 450 or higher than that, 420, 426, you know, with 25s, you're a cheater. You're cheating. Okay. Calling your hits. That's another way. People get hit and don't call their hit. That's cheating. Let's say you have a mixed uniform. You're on the green team, but you put a black shirt on top of it. So here I am. I got my green shirt on, but I'm going to put a black shirt with like these short sleeves on it and say I'm still on the green team. Well, all they're seeing is the lower part of your arm, and they don't know what this is, or you've got a black vest on, black hat, black pants. You look like you're on the black team, but you got this little piece of green, you know, hey, I'm really on the green team. That's cheating. You might not realize you're cheating, but you are. You're disguising the team that you're on to take advantage of your opponent hesitation to shoot you. That's cheating. Oh, tricking others into believing you're dead. Okay, here you are. You are in the middle of a fight, but your weapon's down by your waist, and you're just casually sauntering off toward the respawn point, you know, or whatever. And everybody says, oh man, he's dead, you know, don't worry about him. You know, he's going off to the respawn point, and you fight, and then all of a sudden when you get close, you turn to shoot somebody. Bah! That's cheating. That's because in Airsoft we don't have dead bodies laying on the ground. You don't have blood going out of your body. So we don't know if you're dead or not. Okay? We don't know if you're dead. We rely on you having a red dead kill flag in your hand running around that you're dead. Some people, it's happened to me, don't have the red flag out and they're just cruising around, you know, like, okay, I'm just heading to the respawn point. I was a sucker. I fell for it. I said, okay, this guy's not dead, you know, he's dead, don't worry about him. And then I got shot at like 5 feet away. He didn't have his flag out, so technically he was following the rules, but he was tricking me, and tricking someone else into believing you're dead when you're not is cheating. Okay, those are just some examples, and I'm glad you came out and watched this video. I hope you learned something from this. I know this is kind of a touchy subject, maybe even a negative subject, but I'm gonna re-emphasize that I've played a number of games, and usually I get less than 1% of the players that I play against at the fields that I play at are scumbags. Every now and then somebody out there is crazy. The only thing that I cannot verify is the FPS of their guns. Some of these guys out there on the field have really high FPS, but then again, 425 with 25s is insanely high. So that's, you know, how I'm not a human chronograph, so there's no way for me to know. And 425 with 25s will sting like hell, but and a lot of those hits do. My guns don't hit that hard, but you know, whatever. I'm just having fun. Thanks for coming out and checking out this video. I'm glad you guys came out and checked it out. Remember, guys, please subscribe to my channel. And remember, when you're on the airsoft field, play safe.